everyone. Welcome to day one of our Power BI Mastery Series. I'm really glad you're here. Whether you're a student, a beginner, or someone looking to upgrade your career, this series will guide you from zero to expert in Power BI. Today's session is all about building a strong foundation. We're going to understand what Power BI is, why it's used, and how it works. No coding, no complex terms, just clear and simple explanations. So let's get started. Power BI is a business intelligence tool developed by Microsoft. It helps you connect to various data sources, clean the data, model it, and build beautiful dashboards and reports. It turns boring spreadsheets into interactive visual stories. In simple terms, Power BI helps you understand your data visually. Now, why should you use Power BI when there are so many tools out there? First, it's beginner-friendly. Even if you've never worked with data before, you can start building visuals quickly. It connects to over 100 different data sources, like Excel, SQL, SharePoint, even websites. It supports real-time dashboards, offers powerful analytics through DAX, and integrates smoothly with Excel, Microsoft Teams, and Azure. It's a complete ecosystem. Speaking of ecosystem, Power BI is more than just one app. You have Power BI Desktop. That's the application you download to create your reports. Then there's Power BI Service. This is the cloud platform where you publish and share your reports. You also have Power BI Mobile to access reports from your phone or tablet. Power BI Gateway allows you to connect on-premise databases to the cloud. And for large enterprises, there's Power BI Report Server, which lets them host everything internally. Let's walk through how Power BI works from start to finish. First, you connect to your data. This could be an Excel file, a database, or even a website. Then, you clean and shape the data using Power Query Editor. Next, you build relationships between your tables. After that, you create visuals like charts and KPIs in the report view. Once your report is ready, you publish it to the cloud using Power BI Service. Finally, you share it with your team or audience, all securely, all in real time. When you open Power BI Desktop, the interface may look a little overwhelming at first, but don't worry. You'll see three main views: the report view, where you create visuals; the data view, where you explore your actual data in table format; and the model view, where you define how your tables are related. On the right, you have the Fields pane, which shows your columns and tables, and the Visualizations pane, where you pick and customize your charts. Let's talk a bit more about those views. Report view is where you'll spend most of your time, building your dashboard using cards, charts, maps, and visuals. Data view is like a spreadsheet where you can explore values and verify your data. Model view is where you connect tables, like linking a sales table to a products table or a customers table, creating relationships that make your dashboard smarter. Now, before we go further, it's important to know a few key Power BI terms. A dataset is simply a collection of tables you're using. A report is a file that contains multiple pages of visuals. A dashboard is a single-page summary that pulls together visuals from one or more reports. A measure is a calculation, like total sales, written using DAX formulas. And a slicer is an interactive filter, so your viewers can choose a region, a category, or a time period and see the report update instantly. When connecting to data, you'll often be asked to choose between import and direct query. Import mode pulls the data into your Power BI file. It's fast and works offline. Direct query keeps the data in the original source and fetches it live. This is helpful for real-time dashboards, but it can be slower and depends on your connection. You'll choose based on whether you need performance or live data access. Now let's quickly compare Power BI with Excel, because many of us already use Excel. Excel is great for analysis and calculations, but Power BI is built specifically for dashboards and large datasets. Power BI is more visual, handles millions of rows easily, and makes it super easy to publish and share dashboards with just a few clicks. Think of Power BI as a modern version of Excel designed for the era of dashboard and storytelling. Let's briefly touch on Power BI's licensing options. If you're just starting, the free version is more than enough. You can build and view reports on your desktop. But if you want to publish and share reports on the cloud, you'll need Power BI Pro, which costs about $10 per user per month. For larger teams or enterprise-level needs, there's Power BI Premium, which offers more storage, AI features, and enterprise scalability. Power BI is used everywhere, in every industry. Retail businesses use it to monitor product sales. HR teams use it to track employee performance and attrition. Marketing departments use it to measure campaign success. Finance teams build dashboards for profit and loss, forecasts, and budget analysis. Even hospitals use Power BI to monitor patients, treatments, and equipment usage. No matter your field, Power BI can make a real difference. So why should you learn Power BI? For one, it's a high-demand skill in today's job market. Data analysts, business analysts, and even non-technical roles are expected to know how to use Power BI. It's relatively easy to learn, improves your problem-solving skills, and helps you make better decisions using real data. Whether you want a promotion, a better job, or just to understand your own data, Power BI is a smart move. Let's do a quick recap of everything we covered today. We learned what Power BI is and how it helps turn raw data into beautiful visuals. We explored the Power BI ecosystem, including desktop, service, and mobile. We understood the typical workflow from data connection to dashboard sharing. We looked at the interface and views. We covered important terms and compared it with Excel and learned how it's used in real life. That's a solid foundation to begin with. In the next session, we'll get practical. We'll connect Power BI to a real Excel dataset. We'll clean it using Power Query Editor and learn how to get data into the right shape for reporting. If you haven't already, make sure to install Power BI Desktop from the Microsoft Store. It's free, and we'll need it tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this session was helpful and engaging. If you liked it, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and comment below with what excited you the most about Power BI. I'll see you in day 2. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring data.